Hey guys, Slayder here with a Game of Thrones video. As I promised, let's play my build. I still don't have a proper mic, so sorry about the voice. So start with the traits. I went for attack for maximum AP and I used middle perks so I can get rage consumption reduction and the most amount of damage in skills because I wanna buff my kick as much as possible, and this rage regeneration is pretty good in longer fights against Drogon or Wormwalks stages against multiple enemies. For the skills I used Ambush, which is pretty good, but in Beyond the Wall and Wormwalks stages you need Ignite against the enemies, so I changed my builds because I don't like to change builds every day back and forth. And if you get Ignite Plus is pretty good because it's an AoE skill, so it's good against multiple enemies and you can get a little critical strike damage too. In the poison I still don't get a proper gear with striking poison. I have to change my weapon which has Mutilation Plus, which I don't really use, and of course I use Kick Plus with the highest hitting skill in the game, and with the School Dash perk you can get more damage against poisoned enemies. As you can see, I using Dark Sister. That is the other reason, because that's why I use Ignite everywhere instead of Ambush. But it works pretty good and it gives crit rate. That's why I'm not going on crit rate that hard, because as you see here I'm using the 7th set, which gives active skill damage all the time, and you have to use an active skill to get the attack power bonus, but I use the champion set here so I can get critical rate from here too, and as you can see I crit enough in the Wormwalks stage 30 even with reduced stats, because I was under the recommended momentum for that. And I can show you guys the rotation. I unequip these things. I don't wanna kill the guy because I and the rotation. So you start with Ignite, you get the bonuses from the skill and from Dark Sister, and for get the 7th 3-piece effect you have to use an active skill. So if you got the champion buff you want to use poison and kick after, so as you see you can get another bonus and pretty stacked, so you get the highest damage as possible. And you just do this rotation over and over if you fight against multiple enemies or world bosses, but you can't finish in one rotation, and that's why it's good if you have the last perk and your rages regenerate over time while you are in fight, because you want to use your kick as fast as it's off cooldown, and you need rage regeneration and everything for that to be possible. And That's why I use try combo 1 and this perk here. And for that to work you need to use this perk here, so I use combo 1 pretty much to be able to get back rage and use my kick as soon as it's off cooldown. And this is the stuff what I'm using, and it works pretty well, as you can saw in my previous videos. You just want to buff your AP and active skill damage so you can hit the highest damage as possible with your kick, and you want to use it as frequent as possible in battles. And you can pretty much clear every content with this build. I use it since the demo version and it's carried me away in every content since early access starts. So it's pretty easy to use, or at least not that hard. You can cheese the enemies using poison, running until your kick is up, and you're ready to burst. I think I covered anything, I mean everything, my gear, my traits, my skills, stat research. So that is all about my build. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then you can subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comment sections, and maybe I will be able to get a proper mic for the next video. Thanks anyway, see you later, bye.